Hello, magical people. Welcome back to the Beyond Astro weekly forecast. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and we're here live on the Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels, here to share with you our Western Astrological weekly forecast for the week ahead of Sunday, February 2nd, going until Saturday, February 8th. So, hope everybody's doing really well out there. Very magical energy still in the air, as we're going to be talking about. And as you guys can see, if you've watched me before, I'm still on the road. Jens and I are still on the road. So I got a different background going on. Before we get into the astrology of this week, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. You guys can check out my personal astrology readings over at the link below, consultations.beyondmystic.net, where I'm currently booking starting into July of 2025. Also, go check out our lovely soul sister, Carla at Ascension Organites. Currently has her Valentine's Day silver jewelry sale happening from now until February 15th. 20% off all silver jewelry, her biggest jewelry sale of the year. She's got beautiful pieces over there, so go check it out. Okay, how's everybody doing? This is a very interesting energy that we've got going on this week. Let's bring up the chart for today as I'm filming this video, which is Sunday, February 2nd, 2025. Okay, yesterday on Saturday, I have my days all mixed up, by the way, you guys, because Jens and I were just in Belgium less than a week ago. Then we flew to Canada. Now we're in Las Vegas for a family function. We are like totally Sagittarius mode, bam, bam, bam. So it's feeling like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all in one for me. So bear with me, you guys. Yesterday was Saturday, February 1st, and we had exact Venus in conjunction to Neptune. Very magical, very special astrological aspect. And today, at the beginning of this week, February 2nd, we've got, it's not exact to the minute, but Venus, the North Node, and Neptune, all at 28 degrees of Pisces. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is very, very special. We've also got Saturn there, but not within strong conjunction. So this is very, very, I keep using the word magical, which might be annoying some of you guys, but that's the word for this. This is an extremely magical aspect that we've actually got the whole week. Neptune, North Node, and Venus in conjunction, but actually the North Node and Neptune in conjunction at the exact same sign and degree, 28 degrees of Pisces, for the whole rest of the week. You guys, this is a spiritual activation, okay? Pisces is the sign that rules spirituality, magic. Thank you, Tim. I'm hopefully not annoying you guys with I keep saying, it's so magical. I don't mean to sound airy-fairy, but that's really what it is. This is an amazing week ahead to be doing spiritual, creative, romantic, behind-the-scenes practices, rest, rejuvenation, reflection. This is very, very special. And I mentioned in last week, while we were also a little bit in the orb of influence of this conjunction, make time for meditation, prayer, reflection, creativity, visualization. There's beautiful insights and downloads that we can be receiving spiritually this week, and also healing. Pisces, one of the water signs, rules healing. So I think as we look at this week ahead with this North Node Neptune conjunction in Pisces, and it's at a Cancer degree, 28 degrees, which is another water sign influence, this is a week of spiritual activation, as I said, big time, also of healing. Okay, so I feel like in the collective, we are going to see some sort of divine, miraculous healing. Okay, going to be very interesting, perhaps having to do with the medical field, perhaps having to do with the spiritual community, religion itself. This is going to be very, very interesting to witness. So also a really good week ahead for doing healing practices, whether you're a healing or not healer yourself or not. Excuse me. Danny says revelation possibly. Yeah, this is a week of huge revelations ahead. For sure. We've got Portugal in the house. Hello, Portugal. I'm half Portuguese. So hello to my Portuguese soul family out there. I like the energy of this week coming up overall, you guys. This is a once in a lifetime. What we've got going on right now, we will never have this again in our lives. The North Node in conjunction to Neptune with Venus there. So really, this is a week of not forcing anything. Okay, we've still got that Mars retrograde in Cancer, his fall sign, until February 23rd. This is a week of sacred pause, of observing what's going on, being open to the messages from the universe, and then taking steps and taking action after that. You know, it's very easy when we live in this, 3D world where we're spiritual beings having a human experience for us to just go, 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 and we can get into our busy schedules and we can forget to have a spiritual practice. I'm even guilty of that sometimes. I've got my moon in Capricorn, so I love to work, I love to be doing, and even myself, as I'm saying this to you guys, it is a challenge for me sometimes to just stop, relax, receive rather than the doing. So Murdoch says, observe, don't react. I'm feeling spirit say there is literally miracles and very profound downloads, insights, spiritual truths. I'm like having tingling all over my whole body as I'm saying this, when we tune into the natural astrology of this week. Okay. So yes, Cosmic Detective, I love your name, says chillin' for downloads. Yes. Allow yourself to kind of be in chill mode. Allow yourself to be in introspective mode to receive the downloads that want to come through, whether that's from spiritual practices, also through dreams. This is a week to be paying attention to our dreams, you guys. Very, very potent energy. And once in a lifetime, okay? The last time we had the North Node and Neptune conjunct in Pisces wasn't since the late 1800s. And we won't have this again in our lifetime. So this is also a week ahead where, if you're listening to this Beyond Astro Weekly Forecast, you're probably, an awake, conscious person, but you may be noticing people around you having spiritual awakenings, profound spiritual or even paranormal experiences as well. Carrie Kay says, grounding is a must. Yes, grounding, very important with this very profound Piscean influence for sure. I really like the energy of this week overall. We don't have anything really adverse going on. We've got Venus conjunct Neptune in the North Node. We've got Mercury trine Jupiter exact on Monday. Jupiter goes direct on Tuesday. Venus enters Aries, which is her detriment sign, but that's not the end of the world. It's not in like bad aspects or anything. And then on Friday, February 7th, ooh la la, sexy, Venus in sextile to Pluto. So this is another nice week in the astrology ahead. I was happy to report that to you guys last week and happy to report this to you guys this week as well. It's not super heavy. It's not adverse. We've kind of been in the trenches a lot lately with some of these astrological aspects. So this is a week of be in the magic, be in the enjoyment of life, and don't force anything. And there may be major spiritual life purpose pivots. I'm hearing spirit say with that North Node in 28 degrees Pisces conjunct Neptune, the North Node is our higher purpose and our higher destiny. So Neptune is bringing spiritual healing to that. Neptune is bringing downloads and insights to that. So I'm just going to keep saying this is super powerful stuff, you guys. Now, we do have some challenges going on. Okay, if you're a Canadian like myself, then you will probably know that President Trump has put tariffs on Canada that officially, if this is correct, and let me know in the comments if this is not correct. I've been trying to keep up to date with this to the best that I can, but it's looking like Tuesday, February 4th is supposedly going to be the day that Trump officially signed an executive order that will enact a 25% tariff on all Canadian goods, 10% levy on Canadian energy starting on Tuesday. This is something I want to do a whole, Cosmic Detective says you called it, Meg. Yes, I did call it about a month or longer ago than that. I said February is going to be a very weird month for Canada. I'm going to do a whole separate video on the channels about this dynamic between the astrological relationship of Canada and the US and what we can expect. If you are a Canadian, be prepared for some Piscean weirdness, okay? This whole Neptune conjunction of planets and placements at the moment is in Canada's 12th house of Pisces. Confusion, illusion, lies, deception, victimhood. Okay, so this is, a lot of my fellow Canadians have gotten a little bit triggered with me lately because I've been saying on some of my platforms that, I'm open to Canada becoming a part of the USA somehow, whether that's through a state, whether that's through a union. I'm open. As a freedom-loving Canadian, I am open. That's me personally. And I see it in the astrology that there will be a major change to Canada. Canada will never be what it used to be and may not be the whole same country moving forward. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that more. I know I've talked about that on my Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic channels before, but I'm going to keep doing some deep dives on that, keeping up with the astrology on that. It's in the astrology, so very, very interesting. A lot of truths about Canada are going to be revealed as well, right? So, with all these Pisces placements in Canada's 12th house of Pisces, it's secrets being revealed, right? Biz Girl says, hi, Meg, I'm Canadian, and I agree with you. Yes. And we can all have different views. That's totally fine. I don't need everybody to agree with me. I just found it very interesting that a lot of my fellow Canadians, like a month ago, I think a month and a half ago, got really mad at me when I said I was open to the idea. Okay. That's a whole other story. We won't get too into that in this Beyond Astro, but want to play some clips of, oh, my private messages are showing there. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. Going to play a couple clips of our crime minister, as I like to call him, okay, Justin Trudeau, talking with that little smirk on his face yesterday about these tariffs. So, of course, not everybody listening to the Beyond Astro is Canadian or American, but this is going to be a very big deal for the whole rest of the week, the whole rest of the month as well. And it shows in the astrology because Mars retrograde in Cancer, power struggles, and Canada and the USA are both Cancer countries. I mean, that's just scratching the surface. I'll do some more deep dives on that this week and moving forward. Let's see what little Justin has to say. Let me play this clip. Oh, I got to bring this up the other way. Bear with me, you guys. And I know I find it very hard to listen to him. These are two short clips. Let's just see what he's got to say.
Jillian Piper with Global News. Prime Minister, will you recall Parliament to pass a bill to help Canadian workers and end prorogation?
As you can see from our strong response package, as we spoke about with premiers this afternoon and have for many weeks, we have the tools to be able to support Canadians through this challenging time as it stands. This is a moment for Canadians to pull together, including Canadians of all different political parties. This is a moment where we need to set aside our differences and focus on delivering for Canadians, standing up for Canadians, and protecting the most successful political, military, economic, and security partnership the world has ever seen. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We have the tools to do it as a government right now. We will keep doing it alongside our premiers and our partners.
Oh my God, it's so hard to listen to him talk. Let's also check out, this is him. Justin Trudeau suggests that Canadians shouldn't vacation in the US. Okay, it's simple. Just protect the border and stop proroguing the parliament and let's move forward. These tariffs don't need to be happening. Oh, just one second, you guys. I have to bring this other clip up in a different way. It's just unbelievable, the lack of competency in this government. It's a total Mars retrograde in Cancer. Canada has a Aries rising chart ruled by Mars. It's a shit show. So here we go. Here's the second clip.
And now is also the time to choose Canada. There are many ways for you to do your part. It might mean checking the labels at the supermarket and picking Canadian-made products. It might mean opting for Canadian rye over Kentucky bourbon, or foregoing Florida orange juice altogether. It might mean changing your summer vacation plans to stay here in Canada and explore the many national and provincial parks, historical sites, and tourist destinations our great country has to offer.
This is Delulu land. I'm sure some of you guys have maybe heard that term, Delulu, delusional land, which ruled by Pisces. Okay, so Canada, being an Aries rising, having Pisces in the 12th house, is in delusional land, Delulu land. And it is going to feel freaking weird. Okay, also with the Mars retrograde. Not going to be until Mars goes direct, February 23rd and onwards, that we'll get clarity about what the heck is actually going to be going on with Canada. And I think that these tariffs are going to continue. Maybe there will be a Pisces divine miracle, but astrologically, I'm seeing that Canada is in for a trippy, confusing situation for the next month ahead. So gonna be super interesting to witness that. We also had this X post by President Trump. This was today at 8:26 a.m. Eastern. Laura says, circus music is playing. Yeah, it's a total moment, totally. So Trump said, we pay hundreds of billions of dollars to subsidize Canada. Why? There is no reason. We don't need anything they have. We have unlimited energy, should make our own cars, and have more lumber than we can ever use. Without this massive subsidy, Canada ceases to exist as a viable country. Harsh, but true. Therefore, Canada should become our cherished 51st state, much lower taxes and far better military protection for the people of Canada, and no tariffs. So we're seeing it, Mars retrograde in Cancer. These two countries are Cancers, power struggle, and the truth about Canada and the US both being revealed in real time. This is going to be a wild week ahead having to do with that situation. So lots of still geopolitical developments, but in our personal lives, really, really like the energy this week, you guys. Again, just to recap, we've got that beautiful Venus, North Node, Neptune conjunction, very, very magical. Love the energy of that. Exact Mercury trine Jupiter on Monday. This can be positive news that the collective hears, positive news in our personal lives and breakthroughs. Then we've got Jupiter direct, yay, on Tuesday with Venus entering Aries. We'll start to get out of all these planets being retrograde. Uranus is no longer retrograde as of last week. Jupiter will be direct as of Tuesday. Then on February 23rd, Mars direct. And from February 23rd until February 28th, all planets will be direct. Yay. Yes, Venus will be in pre-shadow. Mercury will also be in pre-shadow. Hello, JC. Nice to see you. You say, hello, friends. We need positive news. Yes, there is positive news. It's very nice transits for the week ahead. Of course, we do have some challenges that we've got going on, but it's not going to be a very adverse week ahead, which is awesome. So yeah, something to mark your calendars, you guys. February 23rd to February 28th, all planets direct. Okay, so really the beginning of February, this first week of February, we're in a sacred pause. And again, I'm hearing Spirit say, sorry to keep repeating myself, you guys, but I'm feeling very strongly to say it again. Don't force anything at this time. okay, with the North Node in conjunction to Neptune, exact. Digi Bean says Meg isn't smackerling us. I hope not, but I will if I have to. Divine miracles, intervention, insights, and divots. It's interesting. I don't usually use that word, but I'm hearing Spirit say that word. Divots in our purpose, in our destiny. This is very, very auspicious, you guys. So pay attention to the signs, to the synchronicities, to the dreams. This week, I'm going to keep saying that over and over to you guys, because if you're just in this matrix, program, not making time for rest, not making time for sleep, not making time for whether it's meditation or prayer, exercise, whatever is your spiritual practice, you're really going to miss out this week on a once in a lifetime. We haven't had North Node and Neptune conjunct since the 1850s, and we won't have it again in our lives. This is a once in a lifetime spiritual activation, spiritual truths being downloaded, and spiritual remembering of what we are here to be actually doing. The North Node is our destiny. What are we here to be actually doing? What is in alignment? That is going to be very, very clear to us if to each of us, if you make time to tune into your heart this week. Okay. If you're someone that you're like, I don't know what my purpose is, I don't know why I'm supposed to be here. If you make time to sacred pause, reflect, chill, rest, and tune in to your heart, you're going to get those downloads. You're going to get those insights from yourself. You don't need anybody outside of yourself to be telling you that. Of course, in your personal astrology chart, everybody's North Node represents your purpose in this life, the sign that it's in, the house that it's in. So that's something I'd recommend you guys to look at this week. If you want to practice the astrology pretty intense, look at where your North Node is. So yeah, I'm liking the energy. It's still Aquarius season as well. So we're going to have Pisces season start on, February 18th. That'll be when we'll feel the Pisces influence even more strong. So it's still Aquarian. It's still that mental influence. We're still, not totally in the Pisces delusional land. That'll be when we get to closer to the end of the month. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. And before I finish up here, go check out, very excited for this, the new Crypto Crash course with JSNIP4 and Coco on the Beyond Mystic Academy. This is level 3, specializing in secure cold storage. And there's currently a 10% off code, JSNIP4, that you can use for that awesome new course. And also, you guys, do we have the updated schedule here on the schedule page? Let me check. We've got some other shows coming up today. I keep thinking it's Monday. Oh my God, it's Sunday. The Wacky Woo with JC and guests. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern here on the Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. So you can go check that out. And you guys know that my personal astrology readings are available at consultations.beyondmystic.net. Link is below. Love you all so, so much. Sending lots of love your way. Magical, magical energy this week. Take use of that. Okay. Love you guys so much and see you all tomorrow. Oh, by the way, my daily Astro for Monday and Wednesday this week are going to be pre-records. So just a heads up. Because I'm at a family kind of work function. So those will be pre-records for you guys. Okay, love you all so much. Sending lots of cosmic love your way and see you tomorrow for the Daily Astro. Bye, everybody.